Hi, today we are doing this workshop with the Heguru Bushido International School here in Chennai. Along with me is the entire founding team, the senior team of this organization. I'm going to go to them and ask them what their expectation of this workshop is. Over to you. I think we'll start with the chairman.
Hi, I'm so happy and excited. Today we are having this workshop to facilitate this ability program for young children and take it pan India, pan Asia to the globe is my intention. To achieve this intention, I want to have franchisee partners who will be able to deliver the same quality and the same aspects of our education methodology in all the centers. And also, I want to know the do's and don'ts and what is okay, what is not okay, and the legal formalities, the roles and responsibilities, and most importantly, the financial commitments and the way things have to be streamlined for consistency and continuation of the franchisee. And above all, how to limit or how to have a grip on the franchisee from not mirroring or imitating us. And above all, I want to make sure this is a scalable and profitable model.
Fantastic. You really covered some of the most important parts of franchising. We're going to cover each aspect of creating a franchise model that is going to be scalable. We're going to ensure that there are proper controls that you're going to have. We're going to cover the financial modeling. We'll check the roles and responsibilities very clearly in terms of the franchisor, in terms of the franchisee. We'll also speak of a lot of legal aspects of franchising the business, how we can control the business from a legal point of view. Most importantly, the do's and don'ts. This is a very important part of this workshop. I request somebody to make a note of a lot of do's and don'ts that we're going to discuss, so that we cover most of the points on the do's and don'ts. And of course, how we can spread this quality across Asia, across different parts of the world, and take this program forward. Over to you.
Hello, this is Srinath here, and I'm looking forward for this workshop to majorly know how to identify like-minded partners more than a commercial perspective, how they can resonate with our vision and mission, and also the legal part of it, wherein the IP is to be protected, and the channel of communication should stay strong across, and how to make it as a win-win situation or for a long-time engagement rather than very short-lived franchises. So this is my expectations from them.
Yes, we'll cover you said a very interesting thing, like-minded partners. Now, any brand is successful only when we get the right kind of franchisees working with us. And they should not just be commercially inclined. The commercial inclination is a good thing. It's one part of the story. But we need to ensure that they are completely aligned to the business and are as passionate as we are about the business. So we'll understand how we're going to cover that particular point. Any successful franchise model is based on the tenets of long-term working. There's no point in just bringing in franchisees and they leave the system, because there's so much of cost in training them, the operations, and setting them up correctly. And if these partners end up taking multiple franchisees, end up working with us long-term, then it's very, very successful for us. So these are very, very important points. We'll cover this point. Of course, you also wanted to catch up on the IP and be sure that the IP is protected. We're going to cover that as well. Great. Over to you.
Hello. I want to know the complete roadmap of this entire system and what is the standard operating procedure for the franchisee operation.
You're in the operation side. So yes. You're looking at the SOPs, you're looking at the standard operating processes, and you're looking at how we can streamline the operations for the franchisees. Great. We'll cover that. Okay. Over to you.
Hi, so this is Deepa. So as we have been looking for franchisees across, we have so many requests for both Bushido and Heguru. So we wanted to select franchises accordingly, and the documentation part and the total finance part, and that's it, sir.
Great. So I'm sure once you're inundated with a lot of requests for people who want to buy the franchisee, there are different answers that you're searching. We'll give you all the answers today. That what is it that you need to speak to the franchisees? What is it that everybody here, when they speak to us, when they speak to you, when they speak to him, when they speak to anybody, the answers should be similar. So we're going to get those answers today. I'm going to cover all of those questions. I think we've covered everybody in the workshop. So we'll go to him. Yes. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi sir, this is Sriram. To know about the franchisee operational structure and for product, new franchisee model product varieties, how to choose the product for a unique model and financial planning also.
What you're trying to say is, how are we going to integrate newer models into the franchising? How are they going to work with all our products?
No, our product, how to choose the unique one and for our best one.
Sometimes we have a product from the market. We have to
Okay.
make
Maybe
our signature effect or something like that.
Okay. You need to maybe white label that, customize that product, and then how will that product work with franchises? You want to understand that. Okay. So we'll cover that part as well in terms of how external products of the marketplace can be worked upon using our brand name through our franchise system. We'll cover that point as well. Of course, also the operations, also the other entirety of franchising. Great. So we are set for a long day. I'm sure there are so many things that we need to cover. I'm going to come back at the end of the day and ask the team as to whether we've met their expectations. Thank you so much. Hi, we've just completed a very intense, very interesting workshop for a very, it's a brilliant education model just come out from Japan called the Heguru system of learning. With me is the entire team. I've come to a very, a superb facility for kids, which I'm sure when parents see it will enroll for their kids. I'm going to go to the team and ask them what their feedback for this workshop has been and what has been their key takeaway, and have we covered the points that we set out to do in the morning, and whatever has been their key one takeaway from this particular workshop. Over to you. We'll start with you and then
I'm so happy that we did this entire brainstorming workshop and having a lot of clarity. At the end of the day, I think whatever thought process we need to do for going forward has been dealt with, and the areas that we covered are very crucial and important, and a lot of decision making has been done. I believe in the promotional kit and other agreement, everything is made available. We'll have ease of operations to take it forward. I'm happy we did this one day thorough session. Thank you.
Yeah. Over to you.
Yeah, good evening. This is Srinath here. The overall thing which I enjoyed a lot, it was the entire discussion, the entire day was so flexible, like we were not rigid with any solutions or any particular model. So based on the brainstorming, the entire model, we worked out all formats of the model, and the best ones were kept for the choices. So that was very interesting, and of course whatever I was expecting out of it, I'm happy that it has all been delivered. Thank you.
Great. Over to you.
Hi, morning I sit with the MD about our franchisee. Now I have a clarity about franchisee operations and everything. Thanks.
Great. Over to you.
Hi. In this workshop, we know that what is the formats are available, what are the feasibility, and what is the workability of this all the models. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So we got much more clarity on the franchise model. Earlier we were not, we were about to give franchise, but we don't know how to start the franchisee and how to talk to people, because there are so many other inquiries on franchise front we don't know to handle. However, on the financial front, I'm getting much more clarity on Bushido and Heguru together. We were actually having n number of patterns in mind. Now sticking on to one pattern and Bushido with Heguru together, that sounds good, and making it simple and effective is what majorly important on that clarity. I should have the clarity to bring the clarity to the person who is franchising. So it's on overall, it's a very nice session, and it's a very brainstorming session which gives more clarity on the franchise model now.
Yeah. So today we covered a lot of these points. Morning when we started off, all these points were put out by the team. And I'm glad that we were able to cover a lot of points. This is work in progress. We are going to set up some excellent, centers of excellence and bring the Japanese method of teaching into India. It's going to be a great ride. I'm looking forward to creating some phenomenal set of numbers for this particular brand, and I'm excited in partnering with the team to be able to take this forward. Thank you so much.